So, you are into sim racing, right? You want that realistic feeling while playing a racing game. You want to try that Ferrari with some feedback. You can go to a gaming center for sure, but you want it in the comfort of your home without breaking the bank. So you see this option, the Fantech RS1, but is it a good option? Or it's not even worth it? That's what we are discussing today. So subscribe and let's get into it. Let's start with the unboxing. First we have the box itself looking pretty good with some specification written on it. We have a dual motor force feedback, a 900-degree rotation or 270-degree rotation, multiple platform compatibility. It's compatible with the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Series S and Series X, and for sure it's compatible with the PC. But let's talk about what's inside the box, because that's what really matters. First we have the user manual, which shows us how to set up the wheel. The steering wheel and the wheelbase comes with a USB cable. It's worth mentioning that this base has a 3.2 Newton meter torque. We have clamps to support the base and hold it on your table. Next to them we have the power cable with the power adapter. Yeah, and here is the second clamp. And in this package we have an H shifter, which is kinda nice because some of the wheel packages does not include the shifter and you have to buy it separately, so we have an advantage here. And at last we have a 3-pedal system. We have the accelerator, the brake and the clutch pedal. Unfortunately, these pedals are not compatible with any cockpit system. It's kinda understandable because in this budget you are most likely not to put a cockpit system. Now let's talk about the shifter, which is good actually. It has 2 additional buttons, which is good and useful in many games. It has 6 gears with the reverse. You have to push to put it in reverse. That kinda makes the 5th sometimes stuck. If you push it unintentionally and try to put it in 5th, sometimes gets stuck. Maybe it's bad driving from me, but I felt it's worth mentioning. The overall quality of the shifter is pretty good actually. I have no real complaints because even the 5th thing, you can get used to it after a little bit practicing. The steering wheel is 10 inches wide. It's not small, but it can be a little bit bigger. It has a rubber material that feels nice. The shifters are plastic, but they do the job just fine. It has multiple buttons, can be useful in many games. The wheelbase looks amazing. I have zero complaints about the wheelbase and the wheel itself. The only downside to this package are the pedals. The pedals are just bad. They are like the lowest quality possible. Even though the clamps are plastic, they do the job just fine. You won't feel the wheel is shaky or moving, but they are not suitable for a thick table or thick disc. They kinda need a slim table or disc or something like medium thickness, not real thick. We have the power cable or the power adapter and the power cable. We also have this tiny tool, which is the only tool used to set up the wheel. And that was everything inside the box. Now let's set it up. A kind reminder to subscribe and like the video if you are watching so far. Starting with the shifter, it has this only screw that holds it in place. And same as clamps, it does not support thick tables or discs, so you need a slim table or disc to put it on. And yeah, the shifter is mounted and it does not move at all while shifting. Now we have the wheel. We just place it on the top of the desk or the table. And then we use the clamps. Each clamp has one screw that we use the tool given to hold it on place. And that was the wheel. Now we have the shifter and the wheel mounted, and they look pretty good actually. And now the power cable. The power cable is necessary for the force feedback. Did I mention that the force feedback in this wheel is pretty good for its price? And even for an entry level wheel, the force feedback is great in this wheel. Now we have the pedals. The pedals are just okay, no more than that. You can open the pedal base to have more support, and we will place them down here. And voila, we have everything in place. It looks really good. Please don't judge me by my cable management. Anyway, the wheel looks really good from every angle except the pedals. I hate these pedals. I just hate them. Anyway, let's start it. The place for each cable is marked, so it's really easy setup. You have the pedal cable and the shifter cable and the power cable, and you choose whether you want it 900 degrees or 270 degrees, and you just plug it by one USB cable to your PC. And that was how to set it up step by step. And what should you expect from this wheel? The overall quality is good. It's not a bad option, you will have fun with it. The pedals are the only complaint. But now let's talk about the competitors. The main competitors are the G29 from Logitech and the BXN V10. But if we combine the wheelbase and the shifter from the BXN V10 and the pedals from the BXN V9, we will have the RS1 with a different steering wheel. The steering wheel from the BXN V10 is detachable but in a low quality manner, causing it to be wiggly after a while, so the steering wheel from the Fantech RS1 is a better option, but the pedals from the V10 are the better option here, so I would prefer the Fantech RS1 because the steering wheel is more important here, at least in my opinion. The main advantage of the BXN V10 and the Logitech G29 is the support, because Fantech RS1 has like zero support. There is no support whatsoever. Setting it up in any game for the first time is pain in the ass. That's why I don't recommend it for now. They should change the pedals, at least make them like the BXN V10 and have more support. The most supported wheel in these three options is the Logitech G29. It is also the most expensive one, but I think it's worth saving up for. The support and the overall quality is just better, but if you are in the tight budget, the RS1 is a good option too. But keep in mind that the RS1 is not supported in every game. I mean, I had to update the firmware to make it like the BXN V10, which allowed me to play games like Dirt Rally with force feedback and Forza Horizon 5. Unfortunately, that caused the pedals to work even worse than before, so I don't really recommend it. But there are some games that just function really good without any adjusting, such as Assetto Corsa and CarX Drift Racing. I have a video playing CarX Drift Racing after practicing for 2 days. In conclusion, for an entry level wheel, the RS1 is an okay option. It can be a great one if they just changed the pedal and made them better, or at least the same as the BXN V10. It has a great force feedback, a good shifter, and a really good steering wheel. So, my advice, wait for the next version when they upgrade the pedals and have more support overall. I myself will keep playing and enjoying this wheel, and we'll keep posting content about it to be more helpful since it has no support whatsoever. So make sure to subscribe if you are interested. And yeah, that was everything you need to know about this wheel. So see you in the next video. Salam.